All right, ladies and gentlemen, time to get first round eliminations underway here at Sportsman Sunday, the IHRA Summer Racing Equipment Pro-Am Tour. On behalf of all of us at the IHRA at Maryland International Raceway, Summer Racing Equipment in Amsoil, I thank you all for joining us and making us a part of your Father's Day weekend. Again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Before we get going with the first round of NTS 1150, let me turn the mic over to Godspeed Ministries chaplain Rich Guy with today's invocation.
Let us rise and go to the Father in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you again. We thank you for all the blessings, Father. Father, on this day, this Father's Day, we ask especially you watch over all the fathers and all the sons around the world that are serving the U.S. military so we can enjoy our freedoms. Father, on this day, we just pray for continued safety, safety of the racers, the crews, the fans, and the track workers. Father, again, we are just so thankful. We thank you for this beautiful day. And I pray this in Jesus' name, amen. Now please stay standing for the playing of first the Canadian National Anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please remain standing for the presentation of the National Anthem of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out and supporting us, Maryland National Raceway. It's now time for round number one of NTS 1150. Chaplain Rich Guy, thank you very much. It's always been a pleasure. And let's do this. NTS No Throttle Stop 1150, round number one. All day, two go down. One comes back, the other got some shopping to do for Dad. Doug Weinkoop, Coors Light Side, and Keith Mayers. So here we go. 5/10 Pro Tree, 11.500 seconds. Your red light, you're done. Cross center line, hit the block, hit the wall, go home. Get there second. Your opponent was over the dial. You're going home. Wynkoop and Mayers. Round 1 of NTS. No. Throttle stop 11:50. Wynkoop, the 80 Malibu. Keith Mayers, former 2-time Hot Rod World Champion in the 67 Coronet. Here we go. And here we are, top of the racetrack. First win line on Sportsman Sunday. Give it to double breakout, Doug Wynkoop. Under by 49, Mayers under by 70. Again, in the double breakout situation, whatever driver goes under by the least will pick up the win. And on the rare occasion, they both break out by the same amount. It would revert then to first to the finish line. Dave Dillon, Coors Light side, and Chris Wilkinson. Dillon in the 67 Camaro. Wilkinson, 63 Nova. All right, here we go. $11.65 on the 50. Keith Simpkins out of Hughesville and Scott Chitty. This is a rematch of your final from last night. And your NTS 1150 rematch from last night, when they both went a 55-1, won a reaction time by Scott. So here we go, top end. Here's the throttle games being played already. Win line, give it to Scott Chitty once again. 11:52 on the index. That'll be it for NTS 1150. Let's go hot ride. 10 on the index, round number 1. Remember again, all day, 2 go down, 1 comes back, the other going shopping. Bernie Staub, Coors Light side, the 78 Plymouth Arrow, got a 500 cubic inch Dodge motor under the hood. The owner and operator of Staub's Automotive Incorporated out of Dover, Pennsylvania. Dale Griffin out of Pittsburgh, North Carolina, the Dean's Performance Center Camaros, 1990 Hot Rod World Champion, Sullivan Construction. He's the 1990 Hot Rod World Champion, the Division 9 Champion 2013. Here we go. Top end racetrack. Win line. Give it to Daryl Griffin, 1091 on the 90. Staub was 1094.3 on the 90. So Daryl Griffin headed on to the next round. Jason Stowe, Smithfield, North Carolina, Coors Light side of the CNC Auto Glass, 1992. Chevy S10 got a 454 cubic inch Chevrolet under the hood. Taking on Richard Prizer out of Jackson, New Jersey, the 45-year-old architect, sponsored by Direct Cabinet Sales. The 68 Mustang got a 408 under the hood of that race car. Scotty here in Hot Rod, go as close as you can to 10.900 seconds on the 5/10 Pro Tree. For Prizer as Jason Stowe got there first, but was 2 thousandths too quick. He's headed home. We get Jiffy Tight Quick Rod to the lanes, please. 1 and 2. Jiffy Tight Quick Rod to 1 and 2, please. Jiffy Tight Quick Rod, 1 and 2. John Rustin, Coors Light side, taking on Calvin Starcher in the vet. Here they go. They're close on the start. Time of the racetrack. Win line. Give it to double break. breakout, John Dustin under by 5. Calvin Starcher under by 18. Lawrence Hinkle, Coors Light side out of Mount Vernon, Connecticut, and Jan Winkowski out of Cheektowaga, New York. Red light, Winkowski's out of here. $10.92.8 for Lawrence Hinkle. Casey Collier, 2015 winner here in Hot Rod at the President's Cup. Bobby Parton, Napa side of Black Mountain, North Carolina, the 48-year-old contractor. Paul's Transmissions on board. Casey Cole, the student at Old Dominion University. Throttle stops, disengage, there they go. Top end of the racetrack. Casey Cole, 10.92.6. Oh, by the way, Pam, his reaction time, 0:06. 32,000 package for Casey. Dale Conson, Coors Light side in the 85 Camaro, sponsored by Lucas Oil. Finished second place in Division 1 in Hot Rod back in 2013. Taking on Billy Ryan out of Marion, New York. The 95 Pontiac Grand Am. 350 cubic inch Chevrolet on board. Dale Conson's a flooring installer by trade. There the throttle stops. Top of the racetrack, win line, give it to Dale Conson, 10.92.9. On the 90 as Billy Ryan got there first, but was 17 thousandths too quick. Jeff Fisher out of New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, the millwright out of, again, the Pennsylvania 67 Chevrolet Nova, got a 454 under the hood. Taking on the forensic vehicle specialist of Doug Wood out of Ohio. Multi-time top 3 finish and Division 3. Round 1 of Hot Rod. Jeff Fisher gets it on the whole shot of 96.8 to a quicker 94.9. Tucker Creech, Coors Light side, and Chris Dean. Here we go. Top of the racetrack. Win line. There you go. Chris Dean on the whole shot. 10.92 to a quicker 10.90. 1.8 for Tucker Creek. points winner. So Todd Stowe will not double up. Bobby Welch goes 1095 to the quicker 1091. To the bottom run, Keith Duncombe at Henrico, Virginia. The 46-year-old quality engineer, Mundy's Machine and E&J Electrical and Lugar's Custom Paint on board. Bottom run here in Hot Rod, round number 1. It's super stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. First round of super stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings. Super stock to the rear of the staging lanes for pairings, please. Let's go stock eliminator. Michelle Martell, your defending stock eliminator world champion. She won this race back in 2015 en route to the world championship. David Dett. Dabasaga down 1175. Michelle 974. So Michelle giving up a 2-second head start to the Camaro. That challenger going to try to chase down Dave Audette. Michelle Charles gets a lucky gift in the round number 2. Almost threw it away on the starting line. Don Daimler, Coors Light socket out 1064. Brent Derrich, your runner-up last night. 1064 the dial for Daimler, 1044 for Derrich. Package as Derrich goes too quick by 13 foul. Dwayne Icecamp the second get down 11:08. There we go. Domains 10:58 on the 56 as Dwayne Icecamp breaks out. Bill Belden, Coors Light socket down 1150 in that 76 Nova with a 350 cubic inch Chevrolet. Brian Martell, number 27 qualifier, had problems on his qualifying run. 10:02 the dial. Here in stock eliminator. Here on Sportsman Sunday. MDIR, the IHRA Summit Pro-Am Tour. Live on IHRA.com. Hey, here, Brian, the RPMs come up. Oh, man, problems with Brian Martell. stop in the middle. Again, drivers, if you have a problem, pull over to the wall and stop, please. If you have a problem, pull over to the wall and stop. Please don't ever stop right in the middle. Bill Belton gets to win 1157 on the 1150 dial. John Lattimore and Dino Allison scheduled to be our next two. All right, so let's get back at it. John Lattimore, Dino Allison. John got out 1153, Dino 1272. 1272, 7, dead on 7 for Dino. 072 package picking up the win. Adam Keir. 994 the dial. Mike Ross, 1115 the dial. Track win line, give it to Mike Ross on the double breakout. Adam Keir went under by Moore. He's out of here. Ryan Carpenter. So Danny Lattimore gets a free pass next round in that D-stock automatic. Jamie Lucas scores light side, getting down 11-27. That F-stock automatic taking out the D-stock automatic of Bart Kilrain out of Pennsylvania. $11.28 for Jamie Lucas. On the 11.27 as Bart goes too quick by, well, quite a bit. Chris Kilrain, the G-Stock Automatic Coors Light side. He was your winner last night. Bill Hall to Jay Stocker, down 11.83. Kevin Anderson now beside the H-Stock automatic and now 11.31. Breakout. Bill Hall under by 4. Anderson under by 39. Wallace Dan Jr. Coors Light side, the B-Stock fuel injected automatic as Charlotte Hall finished number 3 in Division 1 in 2009. Got out 10.52. Taking on the G-Stock automatic of Pembroke, North Carolina's Del Britt. Look at that wheel stand from that Camaro. One of the best stockers in the business, by Dan Jr. Turns on that win line, 10.58 on the 52 over Del Britt. Jeff Gardner in the Cutlass Coors Light socket out 10.83, runner up here in 2015. That's stock eliminator to the eventual world champion Michelle Martel. Dave Ribeiro, the O-Stock automatic. He's semi-retired owner-operator of Wilbur Riviera Racing. Won the 94-95 Empire Nationals up there at New York and the 93 Summer Nationals out at Cordova. So the head start will go to Dave by a little over a second. And here comes Gardner, one of our MDIR regulars, 48-year-old Adam Walmart. Top of the racetrack, win line, give it to Jeff Gardner, 10.84.0, as Dave runs to quick by 66. Thomas Fletcher, the Peak Automotive sponsored machine, 69 Camaro. Zach Ross, 998 the dial, Belmont, Ohio, the Challenger. 11-17 on the 11-11, as the bye run will go to the number 1 qualifier, Robbie Budlow. And Monrovia, the 67 Shelby with Carol, the late great Carol Shelby's signature on the dash of that car. That car's, I'm sure, worth a lot of money. Wheels up, start pair for Hudlow. And he'll turn off the timers. And he rolled out of the throttle early, 10-18 at 110 miles per hour. Is now complete. First round of stock eliminator. Let's go to the quickest of the rod classes. This is Jiffy Tight Quick Rod. 890 index category with our first pair. How about guys that finished numbers 2 and 8 in the world a season ago? William Pitts out of East Amherst, New York. And Lee Crawford, who finished number 2 in the world on the Napa side of the racetrack. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. Let me get Jiffy Tight Super Rod to 1 and 2, please. Jiffy Tight Super Rod to 1 and 2, please. Jiffy Tight Super Rod to the lanes, please. Jiffy Tight Super Rod to the lanes, please. Here we go. Crawford and Pitts. Throttle stops. There they go. 8.9 top end of a quarter mile. Give it to Pitts. Goes dead on 5. Lee Crawford at 300s in the bank off the starting line. Could only muster at 894. So by 6 thousandths, Pitts moving on to round number 2. Jimmy Collins scores light side at Walkertown, North Carolina. The mechanic in his 02 Race Tech Dragster. And Mitchell Harkey, the L&M Motors, Larry's Automotive 2003 undercover chassis with a 582 cubic inch car racing engine. The Division 9 runner out of China Grove, North Carolina. And ladies and gentlemen, how you can determine in the IHRA normally what division a driver is in. Usually the first number of their car number will either be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 9. On the double breakout, under by 8. Collins under by 13. As here's your winner from last night, Jerron Settles out of Waldorf. Driving Jerry Langley's car here this weekend at 2014 Race Tech. Qualified number 1 and won last night. Can he do it again? Handress. Higgs right side. And there they go. Top end. I give it to Settles. Dead on 5. With an 0:10 reaction time for Jerron Settles. Jacob Ano and James Hinkle. Otto out of Richmond in the Quantum Flow 2011 Outlaw chassis, 565 cubic inches. James Hinkle out of Danville, Kentucky. Richardson's Meat Processing, 2002 cover chassis with also sponsorship from 84 Lumber Company. And there they go, off and gone. Top of the race, 892.7 for Otto to the quicker, 890 with a 2. Margin of victory, only 16 thousandths of a second to Jacob Otto. Daryl Collins, Coors Light side, Clemens, North Carolina, the paint contractor, owner-operator of DC Painting, sponsored by Hank Thomas Performance and Bar Racing Engines. Daryl Lucard out of Richmond, the 2010 S&W chassis for Daryl. We get Jiffy Tide Super Rod to the lanes, please. Jiffy Tide Super Rod to the lanes, please. Jiffy Tide Super Rod, round number 1 to the lanes. And there we go. Racetrack win line, give it to Daryl Lucard. 891.7 as Collins a little late on the tree and broke out. Marty Martin, Coors Light side, Adela Plato, the 57-year-old service station owner, Race Tech Dragster. John Dustin, former multi-time IHRA world champ, Weaver's Racing Transmissions, 97 Fabrications, chassis dragster. And there they go. John Dustin, dead on 8 for the former world champion. As Kevin Roof in the bye run again, won here in 2014. Then we get Good Vibrations Top Dragster to the lanes for first round, please. Good Vibrations Top Dragster to the lanes for first round eliminations. Also, Kevin Roof runner-up last night. Let's get a superstar. Brian Fain in the 69 AMX got out 1076. Brad Ross got out 1045. His wife let him come racing on their 10th wedding anniversary. Here we go. And 1045 for Brad Ross. Marvin Donahue got out 939. Linwood Doherty 973. There we go. 974 to 973. Jeff Ross will get the free pass next round. How about racing your dad in round 1 on Father's Day in Superstock? Nick Childs, Napa side, racing his father, Dave Childs, over on the Coors Light side. That is, again, folks, there's it's stock and super stock. Those are ladder classes. This is the way they fell on the ladder. This is the way it's going to go. So the former Division I champion, four-time junior champion here at MDIR, taking on his dad. So if you're Michelle, who do you go for, your brother or your dad? Red Light Nick. And Charles, free pass next round. Dead on, and Michelle, dead on 0. Nick was 004 red. Wow. Happy Father's Day, Dave Charles, from your son, Nick. Eric Campolito. 1176 to dial. Richard Prizer down 948. Goes dead on 6 to be a dead on 8. Carol Morrison out. Wheels up for Al at 72 Challenger, qualified number 1. Top of the racetrack win line, give it to Al Ross, under by 5. Carol Morris, the Superstock I Automatic, under by 11. Roger Reese, that Superstock J Automatic, about 10:25. Adam Hall. 929 for Adam Hall, the Superstock PC1 combination. Wheels up for Roger Reese. Sportsman 3 and 4, please. Good vibrations, top sportsman 3 and 4. Good vibrations, top sportsman to 3 and 4, please. Josh Barzy, 932 the dial. Kevin Clark, Napa side, 1062 in the Superstock GTK automatic. Taylor Donahue and Brian Martell. Here we go, top of the racetrack. Taylor Donahue, 11:01 on the 11:00. Brian Martell goes 8:17.6 on the 8:14. Donahue had the starting line advantage and held it all the way. Next up, Sterling Simmons Jr. Coors Light Socket out 1052. Shelby Hurley, 1182 in the Bel Air. The 98 Camaro taking on the 55 Bel Air. Red light for Simmons, so Shelby Hurley gets a free pass to round number 2 of Superstock. So he's able to touch up to the racetrack. Because coming up next, Super Rod. All right, so folks, last call for the Sunoco Race Fuels. If you need Sunoco Race Fuels, the fuel truck is closing shortly. If you need race fuel, the fuel truck will be closing shortly.
You got 3 hours of sleep. Used a tire as your dinner table. and shredded your knuckles on a stubborn bolt. All for a weekend of glory. You supply the skill and sweat, count on us for the rest. Summit Racing Equipment, tools and parts to make your race car stronger, safer, and faster. The World Speed Shop, summitracing.com.
Go ahead and be a dreamer, but do something about your dreams. Don't just let them float away. I dreamed about being successful with a synthetic oil. When I fought my hind end off to get it going, I had no fear.
Corey Benfield and Johnny Cobb. Here we go, top of the racetrack. Win line, give it to 10:04 for Johnny Cobb. Doug Linden, the defending world champion, and last night's runner-up, going to take on Will Hingston, Napa side. And here we go. Hingston and Linden. Top of the racetrack. Win line, give it to Doug Linden, 991.7 on the 90, as Will Hingston broke out by 0.03 of a second. That was the difference on the starting line. All right, so again, for you folks watching on IHRA.com. And looks like Harvey Gates left before the tree came down. As the official ruling is that Harvey Gates left before the tree came down. But Joseph Zapelka is your winner. Darlene Staub, Coors Light side of the racetrack, and Ray Conson. Ray got the 67 Corvette. Darlene got the 27 Dodge Roadster. Be a good race. Dodge and Chevrolet. They're side by side. Mile time at the racetrack. Win line, give it to Darlene Staub. 991 on the 90 as Ray Conson breaks out. Marvin Napier, Coors Light side of Monrovia, Maryland, and Tracy Ogden, the 98 S10. So the lady driving the Chevrolet truck, Napier, he's driving that 27 Ford T Roadster. Red line Napier, so Tracy Ogden gets the free pass to round number 2 on Chili Tight Super Rock. Speaking of tight, World Racing Wheels, the official racing wheels of the IHRA, is offering the $100 bonus in Quick Rod to any of our Quick Rod racers that have the World Racing Wheels decal and any set of 4 Weld Racing wheels. Also, Clevite, the official bearing of the IHRA, is offering the $200 contingency bonus to anyone that has the Clevite decals on the side of the car. Junior beginners to lanes, please. Junior beginners, junior advanced, junior masters, As Craig Porter, last night's winner, picking up the win, 972 on the 90. Patrick Nuzzo, the ESPN digital media producer, and Dale Conson. Dale got a 63 Corvette, Chapco, Maryland, 52-year-old flooring and star from, sponsored by Lucas Oil. Patrick Nuzzo sponsored by Steve Levy, John Butchergross, Barry Melrose, all those guys. Top of the racetrack win line, give it to Dale Conson, 992 on the 90. As Patrick Nuzzo is headed back early to Bristol. Work on Sports Center. Byron here in Jiffy Tide Super Rod. Chris Dean, Sanford, North Carolina, the mechanic. Dean's Performance Powder Coating and Race Engines. In the water box, we have Good Vibrations, Top Dragster. Let's go. Tony Billett, get it out 739. Tyler Mosley, 752. Tony Billett, Boardman, Ohio, the 2001 Bike Boss chassis. Landscape contractor, Billett Landscape. Car part warehouse on board sponsorship. Tyler Mosley out of Chesney, South Carolina. The 23-year-old welder, Paul's Transmissions. 03 Race Tech, Imico Incorporated, and Outdoor Motorsports. On the 52 after a 003 reaction time on the Napa Auto Parts side. Jack Trussell, Coors Light side, at out 716. He'll leave first over Brian Jankowski, last year's top dragster winner. Out of Laurel, Delaware, the pilot, and the Max Sherrill chassis, 685 the dial. Here in this round number one of Good Vibrations, Top Dragster. On the 760 for Jack Charles from Kankowski, 89 on the 685. Goes a Bagwell out of Hendersonville, North Carolina. Goes out 748, taking on Jason Parker, driving a backup car, Brent Martin's dragster. That's a prop and good fortune to Brent Martin. They loaned his dragster to Jason Parker, who's in the middle of the running for Division 9 championship. And Good Vibrations, Top Dragster. So Jason Parker gets the 3 to the next round. Good solid lap there for Parker, driving Brent Martin's dragster. Angela Ginkowski get out 687. Richard Smith a 740. Here we go. Dickie Smith can get that start. Wow, great. Dickie Smith getting racetrack win line. Oh, man. Dickie Smith, 741 on the 40. Should I tell you Dickie's reaction time? 0, 0, 0. Perfect light for Dickie Smith, moving on to round number 2. Tommy Cable, the former IHRA top ET world champ, 3-time MDIR track champion, at out 714. Clayton Roberts, now beside at Willow Spring, North Carolina, at out 715. Identical ETs. Tommy Cable won that on reaction time by 7 thou. Edmund Ritchie get out 673 in his precision chassis. Chad Traylor get out 702. Sure if he shut it off early or there was a problem there. All right, so we're going to shut down here for just a moment while the IHRA officials check the racetrack real quick, make sure everything is A-OK. Then we will wait with Shelby Miles and James Ingalls. Shelby, your runner-up last night in Good Vibrations Top Dragster, at 7:11. James Hinkle, a 7:35. Again, Shelby and James wait patiently. As junior beginners to the lanes, please. Junior advance and junior masters, stage lanes, please. And it's round number 1 of Good Vibrations Top Dragster. Good Vibrations Top Sportsman to follow. Looks like we were going to be okay. And Spook says, okay, bring them on. Shelby Miles going to give up the head start by not quite a quarter second over James Hinkle. My run here will go to Chris Powers after this pair of Miles and Hinkle. Let me get NTS 1150, round number 2, back to lanes 1 and 2, please. NTS 1150, back to lanes 1 and 2. NTS 1150, back to lanes 1 and 2. Here we go. 712 on the 711 for Shelby. Chris Powers on the bow run. Chris Powers shook the tire. 661, 215. Let's go Good Vibrations Top Sportsman. Doug Gerber now 741. Robert Jones at 686. Round 1, a Good Vibrations Top Sportsman. Here we go. Doug Gerber, 741. Robert Jones, 686. This is round number 1 of Good Vibrations Top Sportsman, the class that's Spawn Pro. Here they go. Top end of the racetrack. Robert Jones, 691. Oh, by the way, Lauren, his reaction time, 004. Lauren's thing, if I was in the car, I would have got perfect light, dead on 0. Yeah. Mike Coons get out 723. Terry Logan, the Shark Attack. Get out 733. Red light, Mike Coons of the Shark Attack. Wins another one. Terry Logan, the Shark Attack. Paul Mosley get out 741. Thomas Brown 681. 730 package for the Corvette. Jeff Melnick at $735. Steve Roth at $739. We get Hot Rod to 3 and 4, please. Hot Rod 3 and 4. Hot Rod to 3 and 4, please. No throttle stop 1150, NCS 1150 to 1 and 2, and Hot Rod 3 and 4. NCS 1150 to 1 and 2, and Hot Rod to 3 and 4. Melnick 735 the dial on the Dodge. Steve Roth 739 the dial on the 37 Chevrolet. Who will stage first? Roth goes in, waiting on Melnick. Top of the racetrack, give it to 742 on the 39 for Steve Roth. Now here comes that great matchup. Foley, Coors Light side, $691. He's going to leave first. And chasing him will be the defending Good Vibrations Top Sportsman World Champion, Hollywood Donnie Urban out of Selma, North Carolina, the 665 the dial. One of the many cars in Donnie Urban's racing stable. He'll be at Piedmont next week for the Division 9 race. Then with Hollywood, you never know. He may come up north to Canada. Crazy Ed Foley purging the nitro over on the Coors Light side. A great matchup. Round number 1 of Good Vibrations Top Sportsman here at the IHRA Summit Pro-Am Tour. Day number 3 of action here at MDIR on Father's Day. IHRA.com, we are live. Here we go, top of the racetrack. Hollywood, 667 on the 665. Ed Foley, 693 on the 91. There's David Cox, 719, the Dockside Restaurant and Sports Bar. Cox Automotive Cobalt, now 719. Bonnie Mills, the show and tell salon and day spa owner, in her 06 Cobalt, gonna dial a 632. We had Stock Eliminator to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. Stock Eliminator to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. Stock Eliminator to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. So here we go. Battle of the Cobalts, David Cox and Vonnie Mills. Vonnie Mills got a Jerry Haas chassis. Both of these drivers got 689.5, and Vonnie not going to be happy when she sees that time slip. She was 002 red. Don Swindle, the police officer at Concord Township, Ohio, could out 747. Clayton Roberts, could out 720. in the 2002 Chevrolet Cavalier. Top of the racetrack. There you go. 722 for Clayton Roberts on the 720 dial. My run will go to Miss Kate Gallo, the 53-year-old financial analyst out of Murraysville, Pennsylvania. 05 Cobalt, 572 cubic inches. She's going to dial 739. Last car here for round one of Good Vibration Stop Sportsman. Top end of the racetrack, 742 on the 739. Let's go junior dragster beginners. Carter Hall did it out 1190. Caden Groves, your winner last night, 1190. Caden sponsored by Accurate Pest Control, No Reverse, R&B Racing, Renegade Race Fuel, Wally 125 Incorporated. And Caden's a nuclear welder, but well, not today. As Caden turned on the red lights, Carter Hall with the free pass around the two. Paige Farrell get out 1190. Kale Pittman 1190. Dak Parlad getting the bye run here, round one of junior beginners. There we go. Junior advanced, Matthew Vogler down 891, Haley Pumphrey 890. Here we go, Vogler and Pumphrey, round one of junior dragster advance. Top end win line, Haley Pumphrey 895, 3 on the 890. Haley with the better reaction time, getting it done. Tyler Stowe, 890 the dial. Taking on Nathan Tanner, 897 the dial. Time of the racetrack, and Tyler Stowe on the win, 897 on the 90. The red light Bryce Pittman of Seth Brooks gets the free pass in round number 2. Dead on 7 for Seth out of Tennessee. Linda Pryder out 13-15. Kate Hall 890. And problem for Linda Pryder as the IHRA Division 9 Director Josh Peake going out to get her. Go, folks, this is going to be a great matchup here. Preston Mister, your winner last night, taking on, well, the kid he beat, Logan Westmoreland. A rematch of the final last night. Logan Westmoreland has been to 6 finals this year, went up and won 5 of them. So here we go, Preston picking up his first win last night, and why not be on the a national event win? So here we go. Preston Mister, Logan Westmoreland, rematch of last night's final in round 1. Top end win line. Preston Mister, 895 to a 895.8. So, wow, Preston Mister keeping the dream weekend alive. Wow. Amber Hansen taking on Zach Pennington. Here in Junior Dragster Masters. Zach was your winner last night. He's been to a few finals this year down in Division II land. Won a couple of them. Amber Hansen, left-hand side, 790, one of our MDIR regulars. And Zach Scat Pack Pennington. I'm sure Mr. Den Johnson of the house and out here at the house, he's watching from South Carolina. And Zach gets at 796, 1 to a quicker 790 with a 4. So Scat Pack moving on to round number 2 as Jordan Dittman 790 the dial. Anthony Vogler, Napa side out of North Chile, New York. 790 the dial. To a quicker 790 with a 4. So Chad Logan, 790 the dial. Paige Montgomery turned on the red light. So Chad will get the free pass to round number 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the pit gate will close in 45 minutes at 1 p.m. So if you have any ticket issues or what have you, need anything of that nature related to the pit gate, they will close in 45 minutes at 1 p.m. Jason Kraft, get out 790 on the left-hand side. Kaylee Creech, 799 on the Napa side. Jason Kraft picking up the win. It's Super Rod to 1 and 2, please. Super Rod 1 and 2. Super Stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. Super Stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. And Super Rod 3 and 4. And Super Stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. Super Rod 3 and 4. Ashley Pumphrey, left-hand side, 790. Morgan Miles, runner-up last night, Junior Master, 790 to now. And man, oh man, it's going to be a good race. Top end, win line. Go break out. Morgan under by 3. Oh, and Jeff, her reaction time, 0-0-1. 001 reaction time there for Morgan Miles. Head to the next round. As the bye run, we'll go to the champ, A.J. Jenkins, our 2015 Junior Dragster Track Champion here at MDIR. All right, so let's go NTS 1150 semis. Chris Wilkinson and Scott Chitty. And got the three folks sitting over there. You like your new bleachers over there? You three. The one that just stood up over there. All right, now he's walking. Now yeah, okay. Anyway, Scott Chitty won last night. Trying to go to his second final in the last 14 hours. NTS 1150 semis. Here they go. Chris Wilkinson in the Nova, Scott Chitty in the Camaro. Top end of the racetrack, win line, give it to Chris Wilkinson, 1154. The 1150 index, so it's going to be Chris Wilkinson and Doug Weinkoop in your NTS 1150 final. Hot Rod next. Go. $11.54 to 51 for Doug. Let's go Hot Rod. Don Dustin, Coors Light side out of Rockville, Maryland, the Mustangs. Steve Dustin is crew chief. Daryl Griffin, the 1990 Hot Rod World Champion. The Dean Performance Sullivan Construction Machine. And he also is the Division 9 champion in Hot Rod back in 2013. Ford and Chevrolet, round number 2 of Hot Rod Eliminator. $10.88 on the 90 for Griffin. Dale Constant, Coors Light side. The 85 Camaro, Lucas Oil sponsored. Keith Duncombe out of Henrico, Virginia, the 46-year-old quality engineer. Mundy's Machine, E&J Electrical, and Luke Carnes Custom Paint. At the side. And here we go. There you go, Dale Constant, 1095 on the 90. Had a double A reaction time and used it to his advantage. Casey Cole, Coors Light side, the Old Dominion University student, your 2015 Hot Rod winner, taking on Robbie Welch in the 66 Fairlane out of Mechanicsville. The Robbie Welch Racing, Gates Transmissions, JCR Products Fairlane. Beautiful looking race car. Casey's in, waiting on Welch. He's in, there we go. Wow, this is going to be a great race. Top end of the racetrack. I give it to Robbie Welch. 1091 on the 90. Casey went too quick. They both had 002 reaction times. Lawrence Hinkle, Coors Light side, out of Mount Vernon, Kentucky, the Richardson's V Processing 64 Nova, Chris Dean, and the 68 Camaro Napa side out of Stanford, North Carolina. Top end on the racetrack. Win line, give it to, there you go, Lawrence Hinkle, 1091 on the index. Jeff Fisher, New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, the Millwright, 67 NOLA, and Richard Prizer in the stick car, 68 Mustang out of Jackson, New Jersey. The Architect, sponsored by Direct Cabinet Sales and Prizer Racing Components. Here we go, Ford and Chevrolet. Top end on the racetrack, green light. There you go, on the whole shot, Jeff Fisher. Kilray, the G-Stock Automatic, 1161. Mark Pettit Domain, 1056. Double breakout, Chris Kilrain under by 39. Mark Pettit Domains under by 66. Robbie Hudlow, your number one qualifier at Stock Eliminator, good out 10:05. That's a 67 Shelby Mustang with Carroll Shelby's signature on the dash. Jack Ross. And the Challenger. Now in 998, top end of the racetrack, win line, give it to Zach Ross. 10:00 on the 998 as Hudlow went too quick by 7 thou. Here's another great matchup. Michelle Martel, your reigning Stock Eliminator World Champion in the IHRA, get down 972 in her Dodge Challenger out of Fredericksburg. Bill Hull out of Mount Airy, North Carolina in the 83 Camaro, get down 1180. So a 2.08 second head start will go to the Chevrolet. Here we go. Red Michelle, the Bill Hall will get the win over the champion. Oh man, Michelle goes dead on 6. Let me get Jiffy Tight quick rod to the lanes, please. Super Stock to the rear of the lanes or pairings. First call for Jiffy Tight Super Rod to the lanes, please. Quick Rod needs you to the lanes. Super Rod needs you to the lanes. Super Stock needs you to the rear of the stage lanes for pairings. Donald Dimer, of course, line side, the GCM Stocker, now 1064. PBS Stock Automatic and Jamie Lucas down 1128. Top of the racetrack win line, give it to Jamie Lucas, 1129 on the 28. Jeff Gardner, get out 1084 in that 86 Cutlass. Dino Allison, get out 1272. Top of the racetrack win line, Jeff Gardner, 1094 and the 1084. Here we go. Bill Belton got 1158. Danny Lattimore, Napa side, 1053. 1072 for him, 1063 for Danny. Quick Rod in the box has the final pair of stock. The wheels up there for Wallace Den Jr. Coors Lights out, Dog at 1052. Mike Wallace, 1114. Top of the racetrack, win line, give it to Mike Ross, 1117 on the 1114 dial. Once again, Quick Rod coming up next. John Dustin and Kevin Ruth. So John Dustin, former world champ, Kevin Ruth won this race back in 2014. Bringing good vibration, top dragster 1 and 2, please. For John Dustin, Kevin Roof gets the free pass. Here we go. Next pair. William Pitts and Jacob Otto. Pitts, number 8 in the world last year to East Amherst, New York. Jacob Otto out of Richmond. The index for William Pitts. Otto goes to quick by 3 thou. Daryl Lucard and Jerron Settles. Jerron, your winner last night. And it's going to be a good race. Lucard out front. Here comes Jerron. 891 for Settles. Mitchell Harkey, the buy run here. $89.7. Let's go, super stock. We get Good Vibrations Top Sportsman at 3 and 4, please. Good Vibrations Top Sports at 3 and 4. All right, let's go Jeff Ross and Brad Ross out of Ohio. On the 45, and how about Jeff was 001 red, dead on 3. Linwood Doherty get out 975 Superstock I Automatic, taking on Adam Hall in the Camaro Dong at 929 in the Superstock PC1. The Black Diamond crew heading on up the Grand Bend, victorious this last night in Pro Stock. That's 627 for Kerry Goforth in the final. Red Light Berlin. So Adam goes 928 on the 29. Shelby Hurley. $11.06 and $11.03. Josh Barzy and Eric Campolito. Barzy, 933 on the 32. Dave Childs out 1024. Al Ross 988. There you go. It'll be good right. And great Brad. Final pair of super stock. It'll be Al Ross 989 on the 88. Let's go to Jiffy Tight Super Rod. Arlene Staub in the Dodge Roadster. Greg Porter, last night's winner. The 04 Mustang. Here we go. Under by 7, keeping it going. Joseph Pelcott, Coors Light side, that 8 in the Charger, taking on Johnny Cobb in the 84 Anglia. The Spelking once against win Dale Conson and Chris Dean. Breakout, Dale Conson under by 19, Dean under by 22. Doug Linden, Tracy Ogden win line. Doug Linden as Tracy broke out by 400s. That's good. So Shelby, the young lady out of South Carolina, going to burn out. Again, all she's got to do is just stage under power, and she's going to round 3 of Good Vibrations. Top Dragster. Again, we are live on IHRA.com, so thank you everybody for watching at home and around the world with the IHRA and the Summer Pro-Am Tour. Again, Junior Beginners lane 5, Junior Advanced to 6, and Junior Masters lane 7. Solid lap for the young lady out of South Carolina, again looking to go to back-to-back finals to kick off her junior or top dragster career in the IHRA. First time at the national event level in this car out of South Carolina. So our next pair coming up ready to go. Here at Good Vibrations Top Dragster, Good Vibrations Top Sportsman will follow next. Top of the racetrack, win line. There you go, dead on 3. That's how you get it done. drive problems for the Coors Light lane. NTS 1150 final, need you to 1 and 2, please. Also, Blue Ford, Maryland tag 17310CG. Parked behind the bleachers, and you're not supposed to be, need it moved. Let me get Hot Rod to 3 and 4, please. Hot Rod 3 and 4. And also, Stock Eliminator, the rear lanes for pairings, please. Stock Eliminator, the rear lanes for pairings. Hot Rod 3 and 4. Hot Rod 3 and 4. NTS 1150 final 1 and 2. Denies Paul Mosley the double. So Clayton Roberts picking up the win as Kathy Gallo and Steve Roth are next pair. Here we go. So who will go first? Nobody yet. They both go the same time. Here we go, Kathy. Can be a good race. Here comes Kathy. Not bad. Kathy, 742 on the 41 dial. Robert Jones, now is 691, taking on the defending Good vibrations, top sportsman, world champion, Hollywood, Donnie Irvin, who's selling that card. Donnie Irvin and now Red Devil 666. For the House of Pain, Nesbitt Engines, Jegs, and Brucey Transmissions, American Race Cars, and Goodyear sponsored 2010 GXP. 665 Nesbitt engine. And Robert Jones has a 630 cubic inch Pontiac, that 63 Corvette on nitrous. Here we go. Robert Jones in a lead first by a quarter of a second over Hollywood, the world champion. Here we go. Racetrack win. Why give it to double breakout Donnie Urban. Under by 7. Robert Jones under by 22. So Donnie Urban going another round. So ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give out some hardware. This is our junior beginner final. Those semis, my apologies, to junior beginner. So here we go. Zach Parlett and Carter Hall. Who will go to the final here on Sunday? Give me a good race. Top end going to the final round of junior beginner. Going to be Zach Parlett, 1192 on the 90 dial. So Zach Parlett will face Cale Pittman in the junior beginner final. Cale, 1190 the dial. 12:01. Skylar Stogan down 896. Haley Pumphrey, 893. Here we go. Doe and Pumphrey. Red light Skylar. For Seth Brooks, 890 dial. Kate Hall, 890 dial. Green light. Give it to Seth, 892 on the 90. Byron going to Briston Mister. A 921 on the A93. Junior Masters, A.J. Jenkins, the reigning MDIR track champion, and Zach Pennington. Scat Pack been tearing it up down there in Division 2. The Heat Wave division this year, making the trip up from South Carolina. Making quick rod and super rod in the lanes, please, and quick rod to the lanes, please. Super stock to the rear lanes or pairings, and super rod. Win line, no breakout, Zach Pennington. Again, quick, jiffy tight quick rod to the lanes. Super stock to the rear of the lanes or pairings, and super rod to the staging lanes. Jordan Dittman, $7.90 Dow. Jason Crabb, $7.90. Here we go. Jason Crabb, Jordan Dittman. Down to the racetrack, win line, give it to Jason Crabb, 794 on the 90, as Dittman breaks out. Another good matchup. Chad Logan, left-hand side, get it out of 790. Morgan Miles out of Jackson, South Carolina. Once again, folks, if you have any 15-inch or wider slicks you don't want anymore, just leave. You ain't got to take them back home and throw them away. Just leave them here. Our maintenance crew will come around on Monday and pick them up, and we'll use them for the Kubota tire drag here at MDIR. So if you got any 15-inch or wider slicks you don't want anymore, just leave them here, and we'll take care of them. And better yet, it costs you absolutely nothing to leave them here. We'll take every one you got. And it's going to be a good race. Top end of the racetrack. Win line. Give it to Morgan Miles. 791 on the 90 as Chad broke out by 3 foul. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hot Rods Diner and the Speed Gear Souvenir Stand will close in 30 minutes. The Hot Rods Diner and the Speed Gear Souvenir Stand will close in 30 minutes. So this is your NTS 1150 final. Doug Weinkoop, Coors Light side, won this class back in 2005, last year rather. Chris Wilkinson, Napa side. This is the NTS 1150 final. Here we go. So Doug Weinkoop, Coors Light side out of Huntington Town, Maryland, the 80 Malibu. Chris Wilkinson out of Mechanicsville, Maryland, and the 63 Nova. Final round of no throttle stop, 1150. Side by side, who will win NTS 1150 on Sunday? Top end win line. Doug Weinkoop picks up his second NTS 1150 Ironman, goes 1151 on the 50. Congratulations, Doug Weinkoop, your Sunday NTS 1150 winner. go Hot Rod. Lawrence Hinkle and Daryl Griffin. So here we go. Hot Rod Eliminator. And here we go. Throttle stops, disengage. Time of the racetrack wing line, give it to Daryl Griffin, 1092 to 1092.6. There we go. Jeff Fisher, Coors Light side, New Alexandria, Pennsylvania, and Dale Condon outside Chapel. There we go. Dead on 0 for Dale Conson. So Dale Conson going to the next round as Robbie Welch will get the bye run here in Hot Rod. Stock Eliminator in the box. Robbie on the bye run. And he has a good 009 reaction time. Jamie Lucas. The stock on Magnet on 1128. Zach Ross at 999. The head start will go to the Nova. Free pass to round 4 of stock. And goes dead on 1 in the process. Danny Lattimore. Coors Light Socket out 1063 in the D-Stock automatic. Taking on Bill Hall and the J-Stocker 1182. We get good vibrations, top dragster, lanes 1 and 2, please. Good vibrations, top dragster, lanes 1 and 2, please. Good vibrations, top dragster, 1 and 2. Red light Lattimore. So Bill Hall gets the free pass next round. Here we go. Jeff Gardner, Chris Kilrain. Top of the racetrack. 10.866 for Jeff Gardner. Chris Kilrain will not double up. We get good vibrations top sportsman. Lanes 3 and 4. Good vibrations top sportsman 3 and 4. Go quick rod. Again, folks, I want to wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day, including dads on our staff. There's many of them. Royce, Rick. There's a few of them. Yeah, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, especially Spook, Josh, Holloway, you too. The MDIR photographer, Holloway Saunders. Call him the jack of all trades. Well, actually, that's the edited version of what we call him. So here we go, Kevin Roof. We'll try to see if he can go to another quick rod final, as again, he won back in 2014. Mitchell Harkey, the Division 9 runner. At China Grove, North Carolina, we go into his neck of the woods next week at Piedmont for the Division 9 Pro-Am at Piedmont Dragway. And last time Kevin Roof was in the quick rod final, that was 2 years ago when he took home the Ironman. Wow. How about being 005 in the second on the top of the racetrack? Win line, give it to double breakout. Mitchell Harkey under by 1 foul. Kevin under by 16. Harkey with a 004 reaction time. Roof with a 005. So Mitchell Harkey going to the quick rod final against either William Pitts or Jerron Settles. Settles won last night. Seeing if he can sweep the quick rod weekend. Driving Jerry Langley's car this weekend, the Imagine That Customs machine. There we go. Top of the racetrack. The final will be Jerron Settles, 892 on the 90. So it'll be Jerron Settles and Mitchell Harkey in your Jiffy Tight quick rod final. Let's go Superstock. Josh Barnes, you can go 933. Adam Holm, 929. On the 33 by 37-10 thou. We get Junior Beginners lane 5, Junior Advanced lane 6, and Junior Masters lane 7. Good vibration top sportsman 3 and 4. Good vibration top sportsman 3 and 4. Brad Ross gets the win as Taylor Donahue turned on the red light. So Al Ross will get the buy run here and Super Stock Eliminator. 988.8 on the 988 dial for Al Ross. Go Super Rod. So this is the semifinals of Jiffy Tight Super Rod. Doug Linden. Doug Linden and Joseph Zapelka. Hey, see IHRA Chief Starter Spook looking at Joseph Zapelka. Does he have a problem? He has not yet gone forward. And he's broke. So Doug Linden will go to the final. And Joseph Zapelka had problems. Wow, man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Unfortunate as Doug Linden is 987. How about this, folks? We have the possibility, looking at my sheets here, if Craig Porter can win over Dale Conson, we would have a rematch of last night's final in Jiffy Tight Super Rod. But Dale Conson says, wait a minute, don't forget about me now. As Craig Porter, again, your Super Rod winner last night out of Silver Spring, Maryland in the 04 Mustang, Dale Conson in the 63 Corvette. So who will join the world champion Doug Linden in the Jiffy Tight Super Rod final? Good vibrations, top dragster up next. So here we go, Ford and Chevrolet. And there they go. Top of the racetrack, red flag going to the final round will be Dale Conson. 10-9. Porter broke out by 5 thou. So Craig Porter denied the double. Hot Rod to 1 and 2, and stock eliminator the rear lanes for pairings, please. Hot Rod to 1 and 2, and stock to rear lanes for pairings, please. Let's go with top dragster. Shelby Miles, 713 the dial, runnered up last night. Richard Smith, Napa side down to 741. So here we go. So here we go. This will be good. Shelby Miles and Richard Smith. Here's, Shelby, a little tire shake there, but she gets back into the throttle. Top of the racetrack win line. Shelby gets around him. Shelby Miles in a double to light. You saw her have tire shake, and Diggy Smith broke out by 1 foul. Shelby Miles dodges a bullet, and she will go to the next round. Wow. And how about this? Jason Parker trying to get to the final again, but this time in a backup car. Brent Martin got out of his car and said, you know what, drive my car. Chad Trailer, Napa side, won this race back in 2009, 7 years ago to the day. Jason Parker, Coors Light side, here we go. This one's going to be good. right here, right now, Timeout Racetrack, red line, give it to Jason Parker, 7:33 on the 32. And if that wasn't enough, let's have a rematch of our Good Vibration Top Dragster final from last night. Jason Parker and Shelby Miles. Why not? Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, this is your junior beginner final. Here we go. Cale Pittman, Napa side. Zach Parlett on the left-hand side of the racetrack. This is your junior beginner final. So here we go. Here we go. Red light, Cale Pittman, Zach Parlett wins junior beginner. So congratulations to Zach Parlett, your junior beginner winner. And ladies and gentlemen, Cale Pittman did a great job all weekend. And we'll see him in the winner's circle, too, for the runner-up trophy presentation. But Zach Parlett wins junior beginner. So Briston Mister, 892, the dial, Haley Pumphrey, 890. Who will go to the Junior Masters or Junior Advanced final? Here we go. Junior Advanced semis. Red line. of the weekend. Oh, man, Haley throws away dead on 0. Oh, and Briston goes dead on 5. IHRA needs you back to lanes, please. IHRA needs you back. Hot Rod Eliminator needs you back to the lanes as Seth Brooks will get the bye run here out of Tennessee and take on Briston Mister. For Seth Brooks, our junior advanced finalist set, Briston Mister and Seth Brooks. Also, and to the Miles family, Russell Peterson says, you guys doing an awesome job. Send me the, whatever this is, tweet, message, something. Go Good Vibrations, Todd Sportsman. Todd Sportsman, Good Vibration, Todd Sportsman. Kathy Gallo, 742. Clayton Roberts, 721. Let me get Quick Rod to the lanes and Super Stock to the rear of the lanes for pairings, please. Quick Rod needs you back to the lanes, and Super Stock needs you to the rear of the lanes for pairing. So who will go to the Good Vibrations Todd Sportsman final? Will it be Kathy Gallo or Clayton Roberts? And I already tell you that we'll have a new winner for the weekend in Top Sportsman. Here we go. Chevy and Chevy, top of the racetrack. Final round will be Kathy goes to quick. Clayton Roberts, 7:22 on the 21. So Clayton going to the final. Now will it be against David Cox, who lost in the semifinals last year to Mark Payne, down at 7:24. But he's taking on one of the toughest top sportsman drivers ever. That is the world champion Hollywood Donnie Urban. As waiting on David Cox do the burnout. There he goes. As you see Hollywood purging the nitrous. That 665 cubic inch Nesbitt racing engine. Sponsored by House of Pain, Nesbitt Engines, Jegs, and Abruzzi Transmissions, American Race Cars, Goodyear. He's a self-employed mechanic. Both these guys are. As David Cox, the owner of Cox Automotive, and sponsored by Dockside Restaurant and Sports Bar. So who will go to the final to face Clayton Roberts? Will it be David Cox or will it be Hollywood Donnie Urban? Clayton Roberts. Wow. Donnie took a shot at the tree. 0-11 red. So David Cox will go to the final to face Clayton Roberts. All right, here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about repeats. If Morgan Miles can get by Jason Kraft, we'll have another rematch from last night. Zach Pennington could face Morgan Miles and double up, but Jason Kraft over there on the left-hand side at Wilson, North Carolina, down at 790. Morgan Miles, a Lucas Oil sponsored machine, 790 the dial. Also sponsored by Carolina Dragway, the House of Hook. Here we go. Red light Morgan. So Jason Kraft will go to the final as Morgan throws away a dead-on 9. Let me get super rod in the lanes, please. Jiffy tight super rod in the lanes. Jiffy tight super rod in the lanes. There goes Zach Pennington. Oh, man. And but he is the winner as he did take the tree under power. Whether he makes it to the finish line or not, he is the winner as he did take the tree under power. 0:20 reaction time. Well, the RPM's come up. Zach's already climbed out of the car. But he did the right thing. He got to pull it over as quickly as he could. Dale Conson and Robbie Welch, Chevrolet versus Ford. Again, thank you all, everybody still watching on IHRA.com, the live feed. Motor Betting TV, Mark and the crew always doing a great job. As again, our cameraman up there in the tower there, what's up? And once we get all clear, we will go to High Rod. So the folks, I'm sure there are some folks that they have two different computer screens. Like I believe the guy by the name is Zach Rochera. I'm pretty sure I'm saying his name wrong. I'm sure he's got on one screen this race, the other one, the Division 4 race in Pine Valley, Texas. High Rod Semis, Dale Cotton, Coors Light side, the 52-year-old flooring installer. 85 Camaro, sponsored by Lucas Oil. Robbie Welch, the Fairlane. There we go. Here we go. Who will go to the hot rod final? Time win line. Give it to. All right, look at that. Dale Conson on a whole shot. A 95.4 beats a 95.3. So Dale Cotton will go to the final of Hot Rod to face Darrell Griffin, the former world champion back in 1990. So it's Super Rod, Good Vibrations, Top Dragster, and Good Vibrations, Top Sportsman. Back to the lanes, please. $10.91 on the 90. $10.84 the dial for Jeff Gardner. This is stock eliminator. Zach Ron, the BV's fuel injected automatic. Red light Gardner, so Zach Ross go to the next round. 10:03 on the 10:00. So Bill Hall and Mike Ross are next two. A J stock automatic for Bill Hall, 1187 the dial. Mike Ross, the HCM stocker, 1113 the dial. Win line, there you go, 1189 for Bill Hall. Let's go quick rod final. Can Jerron Settles double up? Dron Settles and Mitchell Harkey. Here we go. Here we go. Final round of Jiffy Tight Quick Rod. Again, Jerron Settles won last night. Can he double up, or can Mitchell Harkey spoil the party and start a party of his own? .90 seconds away from the answer to that question. They're pre-staged. All right. Who will stage first? It looks like we're going to have ourselves a little staging duel in Quick Rod. Finally, Harkey is. Oh, man. This is going to be good. Here comes Settles. Top of the racetrack, your Quick Rod winner. Double breakout Mitchell Harkey. Settles was 008, goes under by 31. Harkey 004, under by 24. So Mitchell Harkey wins Jiffy Tight Quick Rod on Sunday. Wow. What a race. Let's go Super Stock. Josh Barzy, Coors Light Stock is out of 936. That's Super Stock PD1 combination. Al Ross out of Flushing, Ohio. #1 qualifier in Super Stock today. Gonna down in 989 his Super Stock GTH automatic. So here we are. And could it be an all Ross family final? Could be. Here we go. So here we go. Here comes Barzy. Top of the racetrack. Win line. Give it to Josh Barzy. 942 on the 936. It's going to be Josh Barzy and Brad Ross, who is celebrating his 10th wedding anniversary this weekend. All right, attention out there in the pit area. If you are down, if your class is down to a final, and if you're ready, just come on up to the lane. All finals, when you're ready, just bring them on up. If you get you down. Under by 4 for Brad Ross. Here we go, ladies. This is our Good Vibrations Top Dragster Final. Shelby Miles was here last night, and both these drivers were. Remember, Jason Parker won it last night in his car. Brett Martin loaned his car today to Jason. Parker now 732. Shelby Miles looking for her first career Top Dragster win and only her second final. So here we go. Both drivers graduates of the Junior Dragster program. And what a Father's Day gift it would be for Jeff Miles. See Shelby go to victory lane here at Maryland International Raceway. Here we go. This is her first time running a quarter-mile event just this weekend. Here we go. This is going to be close. Here comes Shelby. Top 10, your Good Vibration Top Dragster winner, Jason Parker, doubles up. 734 on the 32. Jason Parker doubles up. But I tell you, folks, Shelby Miles has nothing to be ashamed of this weekend. Her first race on the quarter mile, and you do it at an IHRA national event, and you go to 2 finals. That is incredible in itself. Wow. Let's go Super Rod final. Jiffy Tight Super Rod final. Doug Linden last night went to the final, was the runner-up. Looking to have a different fortune here today. Dale Conson, the veteran from just down the road in Chappaco, Maryland. And you win a runner-up in any class, report to lane 8 following that final for contingency claims. Here we are, Jiffy Tight Super Rod final. So here we go, Ford and Chevrolet. The Ford Roadster for Doug Linden, Fredonia, New York, the defending Super Rod World Champ, Dale Conson now beside in the 63 Corvette Roadster. This is going to be close. Can Doug Linden hold him off? Top bagger, Jiffy Tight Super Rod winner, double breakout Dale Conson. Dale under by 10, Doug under by 47. Congratulations, Dale Conson, your Jiffy Tight Super Rod winner on Sunday. So Dale Conson headed to the winner's circle, Jiffy Tight Super Rod. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, how about our junior advanced final? But we have a chance for a double up here. Briston Mister won his first race yet last night. Did he win his second straight race? Same weekend, home racetrack, IHRA Presidents Cup Nationals. Sure. Be good. Seth Brooks is his opponent in the other lane. So here we go. Junior advanced final. Oh, and by the way, he doesn't know this, but the IHRA world record holder for the most perfect lights in a top sportsman final with 7, Gary Bingham. Here we go. Seth Brooks, Briston Mister. we go. Bristol, Mr. Seth Brooks. As again, the IHRA Trail next week heads to the Grand Bend and Piedmont Dragway. Division 3 and the national event up at Grand Bend. Division 9, Piedmont. Here we go. Bristol, Mr. Seth Brooks, both going to dial 892. Here we go. Oh, man, Bristol strapped a light on him. Top end of the racetrack, your junior advance winner. Bristol, Mr. Doubles Up. Should I tell you his reaction time? 0-0-4. Here we go. Let's go. Good Vibrations Top Sportsman Final. David Cox and Clayton Roberts. David trying to avenge a semifinal loss to Mark Payne last season. Clayton Roberts out of Willow Spring, North Carolina. Get out 7:21. David Cox 7:26. And Top Sportsman, the class that spawned what we now know as Pro Mod. 2 high horsepower nitrous Chevrolets ready to go to war. Both of them 632 cubic inches. Here we go. Good Vibrations Top Sportsman final round. Their pre-stage, who will stage first? Roberts is in, waiting on Cox. Cox is in, here we go. Oh man, Cox has problems, got towards the center line, got back in the throttle. Top end of the racetrack, Clayton Roberts gets out of the gas in time. 747, 151 on the 721. Congratulations, Clayton Roberts, your Good Vibrations Top Sportsman Sunday winner. The starting line advantage went to Cox by 6 thousandths, but then you saw him get towards the center line. He had the lift, and Clayton Roberts was long gone at that point. So Clayton Roberts wins Sunday Good Vibrations Top Sportsman. Here we go, stock eliminator final. Here we go. Zach Ross, 10-0, Bill Hull, 1184. And here comes the challenger. Top end of the racetrack. Here's stock eliminator winner. Gonna be Zach Ross. 10:07 on the 10:00. Zach Ross wins here. Hot Rod final. So how about this? Dale Conson already won. He already won Super Rod. Can he win Hot Rod? So Hot Rod final. Daryl Griffin now beside former world champion, former division champ. Dale Conson looking to double up. Here we go. Dale Conson left before the trade. Dale Griffin wins Hot Rod. Let's go Super Stock Final. Josh Barzy and Brad Ross. Josh Barzy going to go 9:36. Brad Ross at 10:42. So here we go, Super Stock Final. And why not Brad Ross on his anniversary? Can he take an Ironman back home to St. Clairsville, Ohio? Here we go. Josh Barzy, Brad Ross on his anniversary wins Super Stock. Wow. So the missus will definitely be happy. Congratulations, Brad Ross, your Sunday Super Stock winner. There we go, folks. This is our Junior Master Final. This, the final run of the weekend. So here we go, final run of the weekend. Jason Kraft and Zach Pennington. Zach looking to double up. There we go. Can Zach Pennington double up and win Junior Masters both days? Here we go. Final run of the weekend. Here we go. Red light, Kraft, Zach